Good morning to all of you. Welcome to Legal Matters by Sai Babu Sankara. Video number 2037. This video is regarding the fraud fake advocates. 2037. Okay. By the Honorable High Court of Calcutta. Actually, whenever you want to file a memo of appearance or wakalatnama under Order 3, Rule 4 of the CPC, you have to take the signature of the client and you have to mention the Bar Council registered number and things like that to prove that you are the advocate concerned. But in West Bengal, there are occasions where two advocates whose names are not in the enrollment, they have prompted or they have instigated an advocate clerk to file petitions in their names. When he refused, they threatened to kill him. This is what transpired in the Kolkata High Court. So it has come in the press that crackdown on the fake advocates by Kolkata High Court. You can see the case as Viswanath Pradhan versus State of West Bengal. Single Justice MD Nizamuddin got a doubt regarding the petition filed by an advocate. The judge was under the impression that how can an advocate file such a useless or frivolous petition? Then when he delved deep into the matter, it was known that a clerk on 5/9/2022, almost 2 weeks back or 10 days back, the court found a lawyer in whose name a writ petition was filed did not at all exist at his address. Understand? So actually, the fake advocate is Mr. Arijit Paul. And in the name of the Arijit Paul, 2 petitions were filed and 2 more advocates also were there. They are Mandideep, Banerji&Gaitam Banerji. These 3 people asked the clerk Jayant polley to file writ petitions as their attorney. You may be knowing legal representative or a power of attorney. Basing on the power of attorney, they can file the so-called writ petitions. Please remember, the fake of power of attorney is itself big because the so-called Arijit Paul was not at all an advocate. No doubt he studied law, but he was not enrolled in the Bar Council. So a very serious issue. You have to mention your Bar Council number, you have to be enrolled as an advocate. Without that, how can you do it? So through the advocate, they have managed the advocate and did it, and ultimately, so truth always triumphs. Right? So therefore, annoyed by this, the High Court, Honorable High Court, Single Judge MD Nizamuddin, he directed the CID, Deputy Inspector General of Police, TID, to investigate into the matter and take them to police custody. You can interrogate them and find out the real truth. Who are the fake advocates? What is the necessity for them to file the writ petitions through the so-called clerk, and whether the clerk is empowered to file the petitions or not. All these things they have to be investigated by the police. And the judge has clearly instructed, you can take them for police interrogation also. So this is the very serious situation, because when the clerk was confronted, he said basically he did not at all see the faces of these 2 advocates, that is Mandideep Banerji and Gautam Banerji. And the advocate, Arijit Paul, who was a fake advocate and who has no address at all, he threatened him with dire consequences. Therefore, actually, this man also is not a registered clerk. This polley, who is that polley, is the Jayant polley, a clerk. He is also not having license to act as a clerk. Very serious issue. Therefore, the Honorable High Court of Calcutta posted the matter to 26/9/22 and asked the DIG CID to investigate into the fake advocates issue. So please remember, whoever sees this video, If you have got enrollment number, then only file the petition. Otherwise, don't file the petition. You get it done through some other advocate, not to the clerks, who will definitely put you into trouble, because they don't find it. They will definitely give a confession. They have given the confession and this is the result. So as a result of which, these three advocates definitely, if they have got any license or if they have studied BL, then they cannot practice in future as advocates. So please remember, don't come into the list of the so-called fake advocates. So actually, in the professional ethics topics, I will giving you more such number of examples. For the present, this itself is enough. Thank you.